I didn't even see you at Wireless, bro. I was there and that, but I'm hearing about man them was. I'm hearing Yanks was swinging it out backstage. Oh, hey, now in fact,
I heard this, still.
Bruv, I heard it was going off. Actually, you told me a little thing about what happened, but I heard about an absolute madness amongst the security though. I'm like, the security, was it our security or was it the American security? Because I'm hearing they were. You can't talk about it. I'll talk about it. I'll tell you what I heard. And then you just let me know, and then you could talk from that. I'm hearing that one of the security dudes, like there was two guys that were having an argument about something, yeah, and then apparently one of the security guards took his badge. When you take their badge, that means they're not allowed to work. Yeah. Now, one thing that I do know is going to Wireless as well. You got loads of security that are actually all from different security firms. This is how I know some security guys, because some work at this club, some work at another club, some work, and they're all, you know, you have like a large group of them that might be run by this man or run by, I'm not going to say these names, but I know them. Do you get what I'm saying? So now they've all come together and they're all in one place working together. So as human beings and as men, sometimes there can be some falling outs from whatnot. So anyway, I'm hearing that a badge was taken, and then from then the dude got upset, and then there was more security came, and then it was a straight swingers. And I heard Poet was in the mix somewhere.
Getting dashed about. Cause all I'm saying is this.
And that wasn't just the only one. There was a couple I heard. So, yeah.
There was. All I will say is this.
The goss quick.
How can man tell me, careful of Russia, but Wireless was more dangerous?
Oh, shit.
I was in Russia for a month. I saw more fights at Wireless in the 3 days than I saw in Russia, but these times I didn't even go into the crowd in Wireless.
That's mad.
Tell me what letter that is. It's a massive L. It has to be an L. It has to be an L. And that's what I'm not saying too much, but that's what I will say on the matter. I'll just say.
Why? Because did you know?
I just left toilet from doing a little wee thing. And I saw and I just saw it and I was just looking at it like, what? You man are adults.
Yeah, that's how I see it sometimes.
Man are fucking adults. It's hot. And this is what you want to be doing. You mean you left your house today to roll around with man in the sun?
I know, in the desert.
Sweating.
That is long. You know what? That is so
Park.
far from my reality right now. It's crazy. I'm not rolling up and down on the floor with no man. I'm just not rolling up and down on the floor with no
anyone.
Man. In the desert,
bro.
In the water. Right now, that's not my priority.
The desert.
That's looking different.
I might roll around with someone in the desert. Finsbury Park. That's a L.
Nah, I'm not on it.
Man's rolling around in Finsbury
I'm
Park.
Rolling around on the floor with no man.
But you know what? Shout out to the security of Wireless though, because they treated me with enough love, enough respect.
Yeah.
And shout out to Wireless Dad. They done their thing, fam. I was rating it. But honestly, I don't know, man. I just think people just need to conduct themselves a little bit more grown, fam, a little bit more efficiently.
Yeah.
Like, it's too much. Do you know what it is? It all comes down to male ego and pride, and that's what a lot of, I imagine, that security firm have to deal with, is a lot of ego. So if you mean you're taking someone's badge, that might mean the world to them. That might mean you've taken the world from that one man, and I just feel like there's a better way to go about things. Yeah. And the way I was seeing people conduct themselves in the heat of the moment, everyone's under pressure. We've all had a long day. Cuz, just conduct yourself better.
All that is mad to me that was even happening back. Like, outside was fine. I didn't witness nothing.
No, some of the Americans as well, fam. I'm not even going to try and just pin it on the English. Some of the Americans, fam.
Well, yeah, that's what I heard a lot of first, actually.
What, fam? One American rapper. I'm not even going to get into names, fam. I'm at the Nando's, fam.
Can I?
Fam, I'm just saying I'm at the Nando's, innit? These dons are in front of me now.
Did any of them have colourful hair?
Cuz, these dons are in front of me now.
Have any of them got colourful hair?
Cuz, everyone's got colourful hair nowadays. Donnie says to me, what y'all doing here? I said, big man, where are we?
Oh yeah, I've got something to say.
Where are we? What do you mean? I said, we're at Nando's. So what could I be doing at Nando's? I said, big man, please, it's really hot. Just allow me. It's like, yo, man, but I don't really know, like, these cats out here in London. I said, big man, I just want my Nando's.
Of course.
Just allow me, fam. I don't care. He's with like 6 people. Then when we're going to buy the Nando's, he's trying to pay in dollars. I said, big man, take the passes.
Nando's free anyway.
Get your Nando's. No, you needed a thingy, but like a Nando's.
Oh, okay.
I just gave him like 4. I said, take it. Just get your Nando's and leave, my bro. There's about 7 of them all doing this hench thing.
All right. I've got something to say because I didn't witness this. I didn't witness this, yeah, but I heard a few things coming from a few different people that said the same thing, yeah. And I want to speak on behalf of that. Yeah. I think right now, yeah, somebody needs to let the Americans know. They need to get the memo. We don't care like we used to anymore, bro. So see like when you come over and you've got the security, because remember, you gotta understand, yeah, I've been doing this backstage thing for a long time and been dealing with someone whatever. So there's always been this aura of like, it's not the artists, you know, it's just the security. They come, they're fucking absolutely massive, and they got this vibe about them like we're extra important. And at one point, to be honest with you, it kind of added to the aura of the artist a little bit and the mystique a little bit, because it was like, you know what, like you got the big security dons or whatever, and you got this particular artist and everyone wants to kind of see them and blah 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 whatever. Outside the front, that might still go. But see at the back, we don't care about that right now, because you know what? Man them over here and the girls them over here are popping.
Let me tell you something.
And you know what? They're all mixing with each other.
Oh, yeah.
They're all having conversations with each other. We don't give a fuck about you.
We got our own problems.
Exactly. We got our own things to deal with. We got to keep this artist away from that one. Or you lot can just go and if you want to immerse yourself and be amongst it, so be it. We'd love that. But if you're going to come over and do all of this other stuff, go and do that over in the corner.
Because I can't lie. When everything was kicking off, when I was at Nando's and I was saying what I was saying, someone screamed up, "Poet, tell these Americans, fam. No, man don't care about them no more."
No, we don't care, bro.
And the thing is, I didn't even want that energy to come out because I care about everyone. But my whole thing is, bro,
we don't care.
Don't come around here and disrespect man's yard, because I tell you what, when the landlord come through, with his brother,
it's
see,
different.
when I saw Spen, I chat to this guy. I walked away. That's how scared I was. How can I be scared of someone I know?
Different.
I walked away from it because you know what it is. They've got such a presence and an aura, and everyone respects them so much here. I don't want to be another guy running up them to try and get a hello. So I just thought, let me just leave them to do their thing. Yeah. But you see, when their man come through,
it's different.
How can you come through with the whole audience in Wireless?
Yeah, it's different.
There was more people on the stage than there was outside.
Yeah, I heard there was a lot on the stage still.
The amount of man that come through. Yeah. Come on, fam. You have to.
Those are the things that I feel like we like that more than. It's just like all that other stuff. We just don't care about it, right? Like the kids outside the front they might like that. You can do all of that to them. You could do all of that to them. But when you're backstage right now, bro, like you might not have got the memo. But man, them are out here really doing stuff.
Some man did care though. Some English artists did care. But obviously, maybe it's to do with my age. I'm a lot older in it. Maybe 11 years ago I might care, because some artists were out here filming and everyone do what you want. I don't care. I don't really give a shit. But all I am saying is, big man, the fight I saw at Wireless is probably one of the most wildest fights I've ever seen in my whole entire life. That's all I will say. One of the craziest things.
If the security are doing that, how do you, like, if you've managed to prevent the people then from going wild outside the front, and before backstage was actually okay, but now you've got these type of problems backstage, how the fuck do you even deal with that? You've covered the big part at the front, and now you've got the security who, because ain't one of them tried to take out a bucky on Lady Leisha?
Or what?
A strap. What happened? The man went into the blue plastic bag now and she put up the thing. Did you not see it?
Yeah, I did. But was it really a strap?
I don't know if it was really, because otherwise he would have backed it out, surely. But he was going into the bag. He looked like he was going into the bag to go and get something. And then in the end, he was like, come. But he looked like he was more on a vibe of like, whoever you bring, whichever one of you, I'm going to punch everyone up, or I'm going to do whatever I need to do. He went into a blue plastic bag. That's all I know. But I don't know whether he had anything on. All I know is that they were filming.
Sports?
No, it was just blue. You know, like
JD Sports is a thing.
Is it?
We know that.
That's true, boy. Yeah, that's true. That happened to me actually. I'm not even gonna lie, but that's a story for another day. But yeah, nah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. But I'll tell you what. Outside the front, I was having an alright day. It was really hot.
Yeah. It
was like I was in a fucking desert, bro. It was roasting hot. But I had a decent day still.
And that's the most important thing, that we focus on all the positive things that happen.
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch because I was doing work for MTV, so I couldn't really watch much. It was okay. And, you know, it was nice to be live on television, I guess. That was dope.
Yeah.
But I'll be real, like, and this is coming from one of the most honest places in my heart, and I reckon Chucky will second it. I was just really happy to see Giggs doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like that, what Giggs done reminded me of, like, when I saw the crowd, it reminded me of, like, when DMX performed to, like, a whole country. And you saw, like, so much people, because I saw one video clip of it stage level. So all you could see was people. You couldn't see the end of the crowd. You could just see people. And
I was right in the mix. I went right in the crowd, boy. I fucked my whole knee up, boy.
serious?
Yeah, do you know what? Oh my God, do you know what I realised as well? This never dawned on me ever in my life until doing this, yeah? Because I went in the crowd because I just wanted to just catch the vibe properly. Remember we had gigs here before and we was talking about, like he was saying, oh, you know, I don't know what it's like because he's the one on stage or whatever. And we was talking about the vibes always in the crowd. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go right in. So anyway, I'm right in, yeah. Shout out to all the people that I saw in there as well, yeah. Good vibe. But then, you know, like when everyone's pushing to do the mosh pit and all of that, yeah. As the crowd was sort of splitting up, I'm like being pushed, yeah. And I almost fell on the floor, bruv, yeah. And it clocked to me. If I fell on the floor, it would have been an absolute... Do you know how dangerous that is? Yeah. When the crowd parts and you fall on the floor. Someone literally, as I was falling, yeah, someone grabbed me and then we looked at each other like... Yeah. Because that's a thing that's never come in my mind. I've just never thought that. But if you fall over as the crowd's partying and everyone's pushing around like that, bro.
It's over.
Yeah, it's mad,
and
bro.
And you're mad short.
And I was, yeah.
No one's going to see you.
So. Yeah, bro, it was mad for me, bro. I'm not even going to lie. And I know what, that kind of ruined the little... Because I thought after that, I started to get a little bit shook. Because I was thinking, right, if I fall over, bro, it's a mad thing. And then my knee was all... I'd hurt my knee and all of that. It was mad. But ultimately, it was worth it, though.
Listen, fam, I wish I watched it. I wish I saw Drake come out for half an hour. How can Drake come out half an hour?
I know.
How can he come out for half an hour?
We weren't really supposed to be there, though.
Well, he got confirmed last minute, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
But man come out for half an hour.
I didn't. Do you know what? We spoke about that already, but to be honest with you, I wasn't mad that DJ Khaled wasn't there.
No,
I just wasn't even mad about
I was just happy that Giggs was there, brought out Dave, shout out Dave, he brought out... I saw Benny there as well.
He brought out Mr. Easy. And who else?
Sneakbo.
I brought out Sneakbo. Yeah. Bruv, I'm loving the fact that Sneakbo's getting some of it, man. Because I was there when he was backstage 2016, and they kicked him out. He was in the trailer, he was with us or whatever, and then at first I was like, yeah, is everything cool? He's like, yeah. And then when I saw him again, he was like, right, they don't even want me in here right now, bruv. I gotta go. And then he had to bounce. So now, to be able to see him and you know what, not even just the wireless thing, but just to see him being able to do shows and not have no hassle is good, man, because now he's able to eat. He's able to not only change his life, but as I say all of the time, when you allow an artist to proper eat and get some shine, it's not just affecting him, it's affecting his mates and the people that are around him, because he can put people on payroll, he can, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He can do something with that and create jobs for them, keep them out of the hood. So, oh man, but talking about that, J Hus has gone back inside, isn't it? Which is unfortunate, man. Like, he's been in and out a couple of times, I think, since 2012. I think this one, for me, felt it a little bit still. I don't know the situations, I don't know the dynamics, I don't know what happened or anything, so I don't even really want to speak on that too much. But I feel bad for him still that he's in this predicament again, and I hope that he's not inside for too long. But ultimately, I think that he's actually so talented, yeah, and he's got so much bangers that are going to last, that by the time he gets out, he's going to be fine. You know what? It just made me think that this is a bit different, but I hope you understand where I'm going with this, yeah? Bobby Shmurda's about to come out very soon.
What?
2020, yeah? I know it's a long time, but he's been in jail for time.
That's
recent. And bruv, the tune still bangs. Bro, it still bangs. His tune still bangs. If that can hang on for another year and a half, bro, and then he comes out and makes a next thing.
No, I want him. If when he comes out, I can't lie. I need to fly to New York. Bro, imagine that show.
Oh my god.
Just got a money, man. We got that. Is gonna go
off. It still bangs, bro. Can you check when that tune came out? Bobby Shmurda, hot nigga.
Oh, you must hate saying that word, boy.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah, Chuck.
Yeah.
Chucks, just to go off topic about it, yeah, this is what I was thinking. This is me thinking that ideal world. I know it's never going to happen. But, and I said it today at a meeting. I had a meeting with Channel 4 and I said it today. And I feel comfortable to keep saying it.
Yeah.
This world that we live in puts food in my kid's mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Like this world that we've all helped create. Like some people way before me. 2014 it came out.
I thought it was older than that, to be fair. But yeah, go on.
So, still, that's still
it probably was
years.
older than that. That's probably its release date.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
4 or 5 years. So yeah, it's an old song. But this world we've all helped create, it's feeding so much people. Yeah, you see when we get situations like J Hus. Even if you don't like him, and I understand that some of you got real problems in our real life, but we can't act like people like J Hus don't push it even further to create more opportunities for all of us. Now, even if you look at it in a selfish way, by supporting J Hus, essentially you're supporting yourself. I genuinely feel we need to make sure we protect this scene, because Sneakbo can perform now. I don't want to see all of these individuals that could potentially go prison like not supported by our world, because the other world won't support them. At least we've created this hub where we can live and exist, and we can do a podcast and do Nike deals, and you can get more DJing opportunities. I can get more presenting or music or whatever we want to do. We can get so much opportunities off the back of what we do and where we live. Like if we lived in the other world, we need to get 1 million views. Yeah, we can live here, get 60,000 views, get respect, and still put food in our fridge. We need to start protecting more people in our world. Everyone's fighting too much, arguing about bullshit. Like, just look online, fam. Floyd Mayweather and 50 Cent.
No, that's
all
mad.
of that, to me, is pathetic, fam. Like, I don't want to see that happen over here. What we got over here is special. If you don't like someone and someone don't like you, fam, have that mutual respect where you're just like, you know what, do your thing, I do my thing, let's just not cross paths. If we see each other, we don't speak. But this whole jump off thing, cuz we've got too much to lose.
Yeah, definitely. Like man. Idealistically, I'd love people to be able to just.
But it's not gonna happen,
you don't have to be friends in it. You could just be in a space where you can almost like coexist without having to communicate with each other. Do you get me? So, for example, say for instance now a man's doing a promoter wants to do a big show with a bunch of artists. Like, I hate. This is idealistic, but I hate the fact of the promoter can't book this one because of that one there. Like, it should be like, all right, we don't get on, man's in the dressing room, whatever, we just stay in there. We go, when it's the time to go out, we go and we do our thing, and we just respect that space because of the scene and the culture and whatnot, and we just leave everything outside
100%.
in here. Do you get me? Do you know what? I was having a conversation. I'm always having a conversation. But yesterday, some kid came up to me and he was telling me about some artist that he was managing or whatever, and I was telling him the same thing. I was saying to him, bro, you know what, yeah? He was saying to me, one of the issues that he has with this particular artist that he's looking after is that he's lazy or whatnot. And I said to him, bruv, you know what? You see, over the years, yeah, we've actually created an industry where people can eat, like, genuinely and change their life. And not even just by being an artist, in bare different aspects of the game and of the scene. Now's the time. But also, I think our biggest issue now is, with artists having success or whatnot, let's say in the example of Ambush, yeah, I want to see Ambush go through the roof. I've talked about Ambush from last year, before that song,
He was on
early.
Ambush from early.
But you know what, yeah, the biggest thing is, like, whenever I see man like that is, you know what, yeah, keep doing your thing, make sure you don't get drawn out. Try not to get drawn out, bruv, because you're on it, bro. You're in the race, you're in the game. Don't let anyone draw you out and distract you from that.
That's why I rate Mo Stack so highly.
Yeah.
A situation happened with Donny. I don't know what blood. He took the L, kept it moving. He's headlining wide. He's doing big. Like, when I see that, I'm just like, keep winning, my bro, man.
That's even a win to me, because at the end of the day, he didn't come on social media on a thing of, yeah, fuck their man anyway, and this, that, and the other, and like come on a mad hype. He just like, but you know what? Happens on the road. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Got myself a new thing. Wasn't as good as my last one. But you know what? Life goes on. You get me?
You know, if people know, and obviously it may matter to him, it may not matter to anyone. But for me, when I saw that, I just saw an adult. And I was just so, like, you know when you're so, I couldn't believe, I was overwhelmed. I was like, you are an incredible, forget music, forget everything. You're just an incredible human being. I want to see you win, fam.
I just think the biggest problem now for our artists and that is being drawn out. Seriously. Because I think that, I don't even know what the situation was with J Hus. All of that is just bare speculation or whatnot, yeah. But maybe an element of it is feeling like, you know, he comes from a certain place. It's feeling like he might get drawn out. Like somebody might do something to him. His life is under threat, or I don't know what he goes through on a daily basis. I don't know his thought process when he wakes up every day, what type of things he might have, man hitting him up on his phone or whatever it may be. But that whole thing of being drawn out, I know scares man, and it's a realistic thing, but you just got to try to keep your eyes on the prize, bruv. The industry is created in a lovely way for people to be able to just eat and have a career. Why
are we jeopardizing that? Don't jeopardize it, my people, man. Don't let outside influences that don't understand the culture infiltrate it and try and dictate you. And most importantly, don't let the people that live within your culture distract you from what you need to do. Yeah. Not even what you want to do. I feel like this is some people's calling. Like Ambush, you're meant to be big. Prison thing's long now. It's long. Just keep rapping about your memories from prison. Like, I don't want to hear Ambush went prison, fam.
There's another dude.
He's a man that can push it even further.
Remtrex
is the god.
I say bro.
Fam.
Bro, I met his manager the other day.
Remtrex. I've seen
he's just come out of jail now.
I know this.
So that's why that was the example
I showed you the video.
I showed you the
video of Remtrex time ago in the car.
Fam.
Let me show you something. Remtrex. Something special about that kid. Bro. And if you said
that's what I said. The same thing.
His manager. RM.
R.I.
Oh my god, allow it.
Cold.
Fam, I'm sitting in my yard saying, why didn't I start selling drugs? I was going mad in there. But then I realised I'm skinny, I got plats. But
the first thing I said to his manager was, bro, please, like, I know you just come out. Please, just let him know, bruv. Like, try to, like, not get drawn out, bro.
What do you mean?
He's cold,
I saw him at Wireless. I told him,
I was there.
I saw JK, shout out JK, he's the fucking so
JK,
funny.
I like JK.
Love JK, he's too real.
Daps on the map, remember, I've shouted these men up from a long time. Daps on the map, Temper, these man from bro.
I know you did, yeah.
Bro,
listen.
I rate them, bro.
I know, but I saw Remtrex by accident.
Oh, okay.
I went to my friend's house, it's time ago, and he goes to me, what do you reckon of this guy? Listen, from the moment I heard the guy say, if you don't buy this mixtape, sock your mom. I said, how much more honest can you be? He told you in this lyric he doesn't care about gal, he wants money, and there's a thing he talks about, about chatty patty guys. And bro, listen, Remtrex, you see that video you've got of him in the car spitting? That verse is a film.
Yeah,
I swear on my kids, it's a film. It is such a mad thing, and then he brought on his brethren. Yeah, his brethren are crazy. His brethren said, "I'll shoot it." Fam, do you know what it is? If you're on the roads and that's what you like, I just want to see the most honest depiction of what's going on, so I can visualize it in my head. Not because I want you to go off and
do a madness
and promote violence. But I understand this is a realistic thing within your life. But when you're able to articulate it in a way in which I can visualize it and see it, I'm like, bro, you're a painter.
Yeah, strong.
You're an artist.
Strong.
Keep making these pictures, fam.
Strong.
I'ma buy them.
Strong. What was I going to say as well? Big up the Gallem and that as well. The same thing, this goes to you as well. Don't get, you know what I mean? Try not to get drawn out. A. told a very funny story.
About
the IamDDB thing. It's old news now. But like, again, I hope that them two, Stefflon Don and IamDDB, like, can find themselves in a place where they can coexist and it don't get too crazy. But the story was funny. I'm not gonna lie.
It was.
Told the story in such a funny way. For those who don't know, we've talked about it here. IamDDB and Steph don't get on, yeah. And then they saw each other at the BET Awards, and I think I don't even want to do that.
Do you know the killer is? I told everyone though, Steph don't play. I've said this from.
Of course she don't ramp.
But I didn't want to, because it was, do you know what, it was so fucked for me? Because I love Steph and I love IamDDB.
Yeah.
So I always try to be neutral. I'd rather them both be angry with me than me upset one, and I'd rather them just both be like, fuck you, poet. Like, and then I thought, right, cool, I'm cool with that. But one thing I always knew about Steph is my girl, I can't lie, she's just a fucking nice person.
Do you know what? I've got to give it to her,
nice
man. She's really shining at the moment, and she's like
shiny.
She's really shining. She did the was it the BET Cypher that other day?
No,
the two other dons,
the double XL.
Double XL, sorry, yeah. And like
she bodied, and she bigged up Conan.
The bar.
Listen, just
like the bars compared to the other dons, like the levels was just.
But you know what was sick about it as well?
It was just mad.
She said, "I can give you bars," actually, because she's harder than that.
Of course she is.
But you know what she's just done? I'm gonna wave it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give you the teaser, and then you get the full thing where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give you the full thing on their platform.
But I think she also knows I'm way better than these, man.
Come on.
You know what? I'm not gonna come in and do all of that because I know I'm way better than you, man. But I'm gonna come and I'm just gonna do a little thing. You know what I mean?
But you know why? Because you see her. This is the thing is, Stefflon Don is like one of the last rappers now whose entry point in getting to the game was the graft.
Yeah.
As a female, anyway. I don't really know any other females that have. I could be wrong, but maybe it's because I've seen her journey.
Okay.
I've seen her graft and have to spit amongst men.
Yeah, Lady Leisha's one as well.
But Lady Leisha's just a legend, fam.
Yeah.
She's just like,
She'll
been out here.
spin, man.
She's spinning, man,
She'll
from
spin,
early.
man, left,
But
right,
Steph
and
came
I get you.
in a London, in a city London. She's an attractive girl, and she has to try and let you lot see that last. Like, I can spit. And the way she's done it, seriously, credit to her. And credit to IamDDB as well, because the wave she done from Manchester,
her
bro.
album, mixtape, whatever, was actually alright still.
What, Flight Mode?
I'll be honest with you.
She's cold, fam.
I told you before, when you used to shout about her before, because you was on her mad early, and I wasn't even on it, bruv. And I'll stand by it. I didn't love the tune, but I think where she won me over was the live performance when I saw her perform. She opened up for Jhené Aiko, and she was actually good.
Listen,
like she was on the stage, and I
you
felt
was there?
like, huh?
You was there
What, Jhené Aiko show?
with IamDDB.
I wasn't with her, but I saw.
No,
her.
you saw her perform.
I saw her
I'm
perform.
angry at you and Callum. Was you there?
No.
I'm still angry with you. Doesn't matter. There's no rules. I can be angry.
But yeah, no, I was there, and I when she came off, I felt like, rah, this is good. Like, this is a good performance, and I feel like I don't even know you, but I could chat to you on a level. She was good with talking to the crowd.
This is why I'm angry. Do you know what's so mad? If Steph and IamDDB sat down and none of this happened, they would have got along.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so upset that. And I can openly
said
say
she weren't keeping the same energy.
But you know why? Because I don't think she expected. Because obviously, IamDDB's done all of these things online, which I genuinely respect. She apologised and she done what she done.
Okay.
But you have to accept, Steph might not like that.
Yeah.
Because Steph
might
is
be too late.
Steph's a rude girl. I can't lie, fam.
Yeah.
Like
Steph's man.
She don't know. She's such a nice person that if you get her angry, to get back to that nice side, it might never happen again, big man. You have to accept that. I think, me personally, if I was IamDDB, and I'm not, but I respect her as a person, if Stefflon Don said all of that, I would look at her and say, do you know what? I apologised to you online. I apologise again in person. I understand the reason why you're like this, and you know what? If that's the case, it's best we don't speak. Sorry again. And I walk away, because if you can send that long apology, identifying what you did wrong and apologising, you have to understand the mental state that Stefflon Don's in because of whatever, it still might be there.
Yeah, of course.
So for me personally, you got to take a look at it from a human aspect, push your ego aside and just say, do you know what, Steph? I can tell you right now to your face, I'm sorry. I think that's a bigger person. If I knew I was wrong, a man came up to me and they were vexed, Chucky, on my kids, I would say to them, whatever you do here, I genuinely am sorry, I didn't mean that. If I've done nothing wrong though.
It's hard. Because I get it, but it is obviously a bit difficult when maybe you might be about to apologise again, and then the girl comes over and she says to you, just keep your name out of your blood clot mouth. And then you're like, I was just about to say sorry.
Yeah, I know that.
I can't really say sorry now because I'm going to like she's
To
obviously
who,
in
though?
her vibe. She's upset right now.
But a dickhead to who? Because I know if a man goes to me, listen, Paul, keep your name out of my blood clot mouth, and I say, I'm sorry, my brother. I don't feel like a dickhead because I've recognised.
But like the yard would be like, I war.
I know Steph's thing's different, and I know
She might be like, war.
But if I done nothing wrong,
then.
you can give me the accent, any accent, and I'll tell you, big man.
Yeah, no,
I don't really care. Like if you beat me up now,
But Steph,
I'll
big
just
up
wake
Steph
up
though,
and say
because
the
she's
same
shining
thing.
as well. I heard recently she's got a big boy manager, Coach K. Man who looks after Jeezy and fucking Migos and all of them lot, bruv. I was watching
What do you mean, Coach K?
Coach K, bruv. That's who manages her, bro.
Serious?
Yes, bruv. Bro, Coach K is a big boy in this game right now, bro. He looks after Uzi Vert as well.
Because he was, because him and Joe Budden had a problem.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, massive problem.
Okay.
Coach K is you're looking after Stefflon Don.
Yeah, bro. So
you
I
know
think
what,
that
man?
like it's like that. The American stuff, like it makes sense because he's able to really make some stuff happen for her out there, and people out there genuinely like her, bruv.
I'm
You know
glad.
what I mean? They like her out there.
And I love her. I love Coco, who's just her stylist, who's just fucking hilarious.
But Coco is an absolute stunner.
No.
Listen, have you seen? Yeah, I saw her yesterday as well. I didn't even know. I'm not. I have to do this.
Where did
I'm
you see her?
sorry. On Instagram.
Forget Coco about being
No,
funny.
can we just do this for a minute?
She is so funny. I'm telling you, she is hilarious.
Has she been a stylist for a while?
Yeah, for time.
Maybe we could bring her on a podcast.
I was with, do you know what? I'll message her. I was with her in LA last year. Cause Coco had
Not because pretty privileged, by the way. Not because of that.
Nah, fam. She's seen a journey, fam.
Nah, yeah,
and I'll
of
tell
course.
you what, she's fucking funny. If she does her
She's an
Puerto Rican
absolute-
accent,
What? Oh, I don't even. Do you know
She
what?
like,
Don't even do that. 'Cause I'll turn into milk chocolate, and I don't even. I don't want that.
that's the
I don't even
homie,
want
fam.
to do that.
She's,
I don't even want
she's
to.
the
I just
realest
don't
since
even want to do
Tupac.
that. Trust me. Yeah, she's an absolute beauty. You know what? We might as well just give her an honourable shout out. What's her thing? Her Instagram is Coco _.
Look at the white boy, he knows it. Yeah. You got jungle fever.
Coco _ something. What is it?
Callum, I saw you getting invited to talk about black people. What's
And
going on?
at her. Huh? Oh yeah. Oh my god, that was funny.
Yeah.
What is it first?
Coco _ the Don.
Okay, Coco.
She's the Don,
_
fam. She's too funny.
So yeah. So
Funny.
do you want to explain? You explain, innit?
Nah, I got a mic, so you explain.
Alright, so basically,
What time is it, by the way?
Dan, we gotta leave.
What time is it,
It's
though?
24 minutes past 6.
Here, go on.
So, can you just read the
Yeah,
thing?
okay,
Read the
cool.
tweet that you got or the
So
DM.
I got a DM on Instagram from. Honestly, I thought it was Link Up TV.
Do you want to sit over there quickly?
Yeah, go on. I thought it was Link Up TV at first because the page is called
I
the
thought it
Link
was Link Up as well.
So I was like, "Rah, what's Link Up?"
Did you get the message as well?
For? Blah,
Yeah, I
blah,
did.
blah.
I got it.
So I read it and it says, "Hi Callum, I'd love to have you part of an industry panel discussion event about the entrepreneurial mindset of today's black men. Could you share with me your best email contact? Blah blah blah. Kind regards." The man's name and his at. And I just responded, "Hey, thanks for getting in touch, but do you realise I'm not a black man, right?"
What did he say?
But can I just say, first of all, before he sent me this message, he went on my Instagram profile and liked 2 of my things or whatever. So he clearly went on there, saw me, but
I
whatever.
think it was a copy and paste thing.
It clearly was
I
because
think he copied and
he
pasted the
responded.
message. Did he send it one to you?
Yeah.
He
Yeah, so
responded
I
and he
think he might have sent
said,
it to us, and I think he might have wanted to tailor it up
But
a
it
little
is,
bit. But
after you
but
said what you
forgot.
done, I looked for mine, I saw it, I ignored.
yeah,
because he
So
responded.
did I.
He said, "Hi, thanks for your response. Apology. It's aimed at all men. An error on my behalf."
How do you make that error?
But yeah, how do you make that error? And also,
How
if
does it be a black man? And
if
then
it
you
is
just
a
make
copy and paste thing, right, which I think it could have been, how can it be? How can you have an event for black men, but then tailor it just so I can come a part of it?
Oh, yeah,
and it's
that's
not
fair.
like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, the whole thing don't.
the
make
whole
sense.
none of
It's
it
an L.
makes sense.
It's
That
an
is
L.
a
Massive L. It's
It's
a
a
huge
proper
L.
L plate, you know.
That is a
And I'm
massive.
not
It
even-
either is or it isn't.
Look, I know he might be offended by that as well. I'm sorry, my bro, but that's an L.